You ready to make some blueberry muffins with a twist? Stick around. We're going to make them. Hey guys, friends, with Trash Panda Keto Kitchen, the channel where we do real people doing real keto, and at the end, we do some real talk. Today, we are going to be making a recipe that a viewer submitted that wanted us to make. Blueberry muffins. But this time, we are going to kind of put a little bit of a twist on it at the end. So make sure you stick around. Hey, if this is your first time here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and then click that notification bell so that you're notified every time we go live with one of these videos. So today's recipe comes to us from Wholesum Yum. Now she has got some recipes that is absolutely fantastic. We go to the website quite a bit to look for some of these different comfort foods and desserts. So make sure you check out her link below. We'll also include it down in the comments. So let's go ahead and get into the ingredients and let's get started. This is going to be good. All right, for the ingredients today, we are going to be using 2½ cups of almond flour, a ½ cup of Swerve, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder with a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/3 cup of butter. Now she does call for coconut oil, but for this recipe, we're going to go ahead and use the substitute that she suggested, which was butter, and this is the unsalted butter. We're going to go with a 1/3 cup of almond milk, 3 eggs at room temperature, and then a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract with 3/4 cup of blueberries. Now here for the twist. One of the things we thought about was we had a little bit of the Lily's milk chocolate chips that were left over in a bag. It's really about 1/4 cup left over, and I didn't really know what to do with them. So now instead of blueberry muffins, we are going to be making blueberry chocolate muffins. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by taking our almond flour and our Swerve, mixing them up along with our baking powder and our Himalayan salt, and we'll go ahead and get all of the dry ingredients mixed up first. Okay, now that we have our dry ingredients mixed up, we're going to go ahead and put our 3 eggs that we've beat slightly, and we've already put in our 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, but we're going to go ahead and put that in. We're going to follow it up with our butter, which I've melted, and then we're going to go ahead and mix this up. Once I've got that slightly mixed, I'm going to go ahead and put in my 1/3 cup of almond milk. Okay, once we have this done, I'm going to go ahead and put in our chocolate chips at this point. I want to put in my blueberries last because as we mix this around, what I don't want to do is I don't want to break up the berries too much. So my little surprise piece in here, my chocolate chips, I'm going to go ahead and mix those in first, and then we're going to go ahead and put in the blueberries. Okay guys, so this is it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to transfer this over to our cupcake pan, which we already have lined. Now she does make 10 servings, and so what we've done is we've simply lined them with the cupcake parchment paper that you can get almost at any grocery store, and then we're going to go ahead and get this in the oven. All right guys, now that we got the muffins done, we went ahead and we separated them into 10 parchment cups. What we're going to go ahead and do now is put these in the oven for 350 degrees, and we're going to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown. Remember, you can also take a toothpick, stick it in the middle, and once that toothpick is clean, they are good to go. Now what you may have noticed is I do 1 large scoop from a large spoon into each individual one to start off with. Because it calls for 10 servings, and the one thing I am always scared about is I am going to put too much into 1 cup. I know I've got baker friends out there. How do you do it? Do me a favor, leave a comment below and let me know, because I'm always scared that I'm going to put too much in it and I'm going to end up making 9 instead of 10. Now, I know that's not much, but when you're talking about different recipes and such, you kind of want to make it the way it's supposed to go. And so if you got any ideas on how you separate them to the serving size, let me know down below. But let's get these things in the oven. While they're baking, I'm going to do the responsible thing, and I'm going to clean the kitchen, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we got these out of the oven, and I'll tell you, they are actually pretty good. So I've already eaten a bite or 2 of these things. I don't know if I would do, in all honesty, if I would do the chocolate chips in them again, because I think it's kind of taken away a little bit of the blueberry. Totally your call, but that's kind of the cool thing about keto. If you wanted to put this same mix in instead of the blueberries, you wanted to put in a 1/4 cup of Lily's chocolate chips, that would be great. But I'll tell you, for the nutritional value of these, not too bad. We're looking at 217 calories, 19 fat, 7 protein, 2 sugar, 6 carb, 3 fiber, which means that each one of these biscuits, which means each one of these muffins is only 3 total net carbs. That's actually fantastic. Stick around for some real talk. Hey guys, Spencer again. Real people, real keto, real talk. This is what we're talking about for the keto diet. As you've probably experienced already, if you're new to keto or if you're really just curious about the keto piece of it, the food's a little bit different. The recipes, as you see them, keep in mind when you're looking at the recipes, they can always be modified somewhat. Some of the main core ingredients for this recipe, for instance, is blueberry muffins. Don't be afraid of taking another fruit and kind of trying to put it in there and see what it does. You may surprise yourself. We learned that in this recipe that the chocolate chips, blueberry chocolate chip muffin, pretty good. It's not going to be like your the ones you find at a gas station or a Dunkin' Donuts or something. But I found that in my experience, and yours may be different, but in my experience, that chocolate kind of takes away from the blueberry and kind of leaves it a little bit wet. And so it's good. But I think that the chocolate chip might have been a mistake on this one. But that's okay because I'm going to make this muffin recipe again, except instead of blueberries, I'm only going to use chocolate chips. So hey, if this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. And I tell you, we've got some more good things coming up, including what are the most common ingredients that I use on keto and which ones do you need in your kitchen to be successful. Have fun, guys. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time.